It's Wednesday. He's stuck. Hey, baby, welcome to the show. It's Wednesday. The word wed is in Wednesday. We were wedded 8 years ago, and we'd like to bring you a relationship podcast.
We'd like to bring you?
Yes, that's what we've been doing. We've been liking to bring them. No? We've been liking to bring them? All right, we're bringing them. We're bringing them. Duh.
There you go.
Okay, we're bringing you the relationship podcast. Welcome to Marriage Go Round, also known as Married Things and Things, also known as the Real Relationship Podcast. Rah! Okay, I need to tighten my shirt because I'm about to give y'all a nip slip. Luckily, I'm wearing pasties, so if anything goes wrong, I won't get flagged, hopefully. What's up? Thanks for watching Matkar. Hello there, Edward. Hello there, G. Let me pull you guys up on my iPad. He's going to pull you up on his laptop. What's up, Skinny G? So this is a relationship podcast, which means you can talk to us about relationships. Yay! Hey, y'all. Hey, that's Ashley White. You can give us your advice because, we're not experts. Or you can ask us questions about how we've managed to stay married in Hollywood for 8 years so far. And I promised this man 25 years of marriage. So I am a third of the way through my sentence.
Same.
Hallelujah. So I literally was singing the theme song so many times today. Yay. Ashley's excited to be here. Let me get this on my Facebook page and then I will do the theme song for your pleasure. What is this? Come on, Facebook. Don't do this. What is it doing? All right. So let's go to the theme song. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. Marriage go round. Marriage go round. Tanjareen and seeds, marriage go round. Because we're married things and things. Rah. Married things and things. Rah. Because we're the real relationship show. Braka, braka, braka. Pew, pew, pew. Is it pew, pew, pew for fireworks? Or braka, braka? Should I be dumping the 9? Braka. Or pew, pew, pew after real relationship.
Braka.
Braka, braka.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that was my theme song. Is it getting better, baby?
That was actually the worst because you changed your tone. Usually,
I know, I do go high pitch usually.
I was ready for it.
Okay. Well, did you want to do your
Marriage go round?
You
want to finish it? It's so stupid. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic as always. I see we already have somebody who wants to come into this broadcast with us.
So many people watching. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you being here with us. Who married? Who watching and married? If you married, type a capital M. If you're divorced, type a capital D. And
if you're single, type a capital S.
And don't let my husband get in your DMs, ladies, with that capital S, okay?
It's just for us to get in their DMs.
What you gonna do?
I talk to them in public.
Okay, good.
I like to do my filth in public.
Attaboy.
Hey, baby girl, you're looking good. I want the world to see it.
Oh, I gotta love this man so much. Let me see. Congrats on villainy. Keena Keen says.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
It was so wild because, they really typing the letters.
Okay. Well, let's shout that out and then we'll talk about your amazing show. I see divorce from Shawnee.
Wait, Reggie Williams. CT got those fresh braids with the rosemary oil in his beard.
Hey, what you know about that? What you know about that?
Hi from your friend, Jamaica, the Excellence Oyster Bay, Hector.
Oh, we were at the Excellence in Oyster Bay.
Yeah.
Hello, Hector. Thank you so much for watching and following and all that. Excellence Oyster Bay is freaking amazing.
Thank you,
we
Nicholas
made some
Henry.
good friends out
that
there.
Boy CT is the truth. So here's the thing. Last night,
all right, go ahead.
Last night was the first episode, was season 1 premiere of Villainy. I was so scared and nervous and excited all at once because I didn't know how people would receive it because it's a different audience than the Team CT audience. You know what I mean? It's like, this is caffeine and all death, and they're a roast me audience. And I was like, and people really showed love outside of the fan base, which I'm really honored for as well. Next week, I guess I'll tell you on camera.
Exclusive.
Next week, we found out that we could, have up to 10 people. So the fact that it was 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess we would do like 6 people next week that we could have from the show.
You mean live with you while you're talking?
Right.
Nice.
And we could just do it that way. Would you like to be part of it?
I will check my schedule, baby, and let you know if I'm available. But if you guys don't know what he's talking about, his new show is called Villainy. It is a game show. If you know him, if you've been following him, he used to play it on his platforms over the internet virtually with some members of his Patreon. But now he's branched out to his friends that are here, that are local, that are comedians. They came up with hilarious characters, and the show was picked up by the Caffeine app, and that app is endorsed by your rapper Drake. So it's a big app. A lot of eyes were on the show, and it's a live streaming app. So he did a hybrid. His show was some pre-recorded and some him popping in live to talk us through it and read our comments. So now he's saying that more of the cast members from the show can actually be live with him to talk through the comments next week. So that's going to be pretty dope.
Z-Dog says that man CT been working out, got them shoulders looking like mine. Okay, Z-Dog.
Oh, Z-Dog, get on camera. Let us see what you've been doing, sir.
Shawnee May, you're so gorgeous, and him so hilarious. Let me know if y'all want a unicorn.
Oh, somebody's
wow
propositioning us. I know what unicorn means, and whose name was that? What they look like?
Shawnee May. She has an animated avatar, so we don't know what she really
looks
like.
But she put D and S, so she's divorced and single. Okay, I see what you're working with. Jamal Gunn said he's SSSD, single, divorced. Woo! That's a lot.
Nicholas Jordan, Henry, man, I still be watching Family Time, cutting up. Oh, blessings to you, fam.
Thank you for watching. Somebody asked me yesterday, was Family Time coming back? I'm like, bruh, we haven't shot episodes since 2019.
Yeah.
They aired new ones in 2020. It is now 2022. They ain't told us nothing, so I guess it's not coming back. And when you find out, more, we'll let you know.
I will never turn down working with Bentley Kyle Evans.
He's amazing. And his birthday just passed. Shout out to Leo Season. Yeah. We love you, Bentley.
I'll say that, and I'll leave it there. I'll never turn down working with Bentley Kyle Evans on anything.
Amen, amen. Ooh, 200 stars. My stars are activated. And Michelle, I can't read that last name because they put white writing on top of gray. It looks like Sun Sakewe. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but Michelle, thank you so much for sowing seeds onto this Tanjareen and CT tree, for sending 200 stars. Baby, you're not paying attention to Michelle sent 200 stars.
Your little brown skin.
These kisses are just for you, Michelle. Baby, what you looking at?
That butt.
Thank you for sending stars. I appreciate you so much.
What?
Wait, what are the letters about? Okay, so this is a relationship podcast. So at the beginning of today's episode, I was letting you guys know that we've been married for 8 years. And if you're married, put an M, capital M. If you're divorced, put a capital D. And if you are single, put a capital S. And so that's what the letters are about. Single and hungry, Kevin Johnson says. That's funny.
I respect it.
Keena Keen says, we won't be mad. Tans, just let it happen. If my boobs pop out, you're funny. And then Kiara said, we won't be mad. Becky Keena, y'all are hilarious. Morgan is congratulating you. When are you going to look for new people to work with? Trigger Man says.
In regards to what? And I say that not being cocky or anything, but like, as you guys know who know me and follow me, I have a lot of different things that I do. So you talking about in sketches, you talking about in the villainy, you talking about in stand-up, you talking about podcasts, like what, in what regard?
Are you talking about threesomes? Because this is a relationship podcast. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we like to keep the questions related to relationships and advice. And also make sure you're following him on all of his platforms. CT is dope. And you can figure out how you can work with him if you want to be in some of his sketches, if you want to be in my sketches. I have to know you. I have to know you're talented. And I have to see what you bring to the table.
Also, no threesomes ever. I'm not about the threesome life.
We were kidding. Z-Dog says, we read that one already. Let me go up. Thank you for that compliment, Shawnee. I see y'all all be on Bounce. That's awesome AF. I appreciate you on Annie Mae. I love you guys on Bounce. Thank you, Marcy. The Bellboys at Excellence. That's what you were saying. Bellboys. Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
They were nice.
They were very nice.
You got to be careful down in Jamaica, man. Them Jamaica dudes will smash your girl, man. Let me tell you something. Them Jamaicans are slick. I respect it. I be seeing the game going in. I'm like, they waiting for a couple to have an argument and the guy go walk off on the beach or the girl walk off on the beach somewhere and they go ahead and, knock her down.
The last episode of Give Me 5 was hilarious with you two. Thank you, Michael Bickham Jr.
Shout out to BT Kingsley and Tanjareen's show at Give Me 5.
I love that all of our friends are creators and doing big things. BT Kingsley, you, Nate Jackson, Big Ja. I was just shooting something with Big Ja last night that is a very different look for anything that you've seen me in or him in. Shantae Wayans is doing big things. To hear more. I'm so happy for all of my friends. I love it. I love it. I love it. What was I about to say? What are you looking at?
That butt.
Oh my goodness! Regarding relationships, I was about to say something and I lost my thought. So let me see.
Well,
BTBM, about to be married. Okay, congratulations, Nicholas Jordan Henry. Congratulations. Okay, it's S then. Morgane is single, y'all. She put up an S. She's thick. She's French by way of New Jersey, so she got some swang and some swag to her. So
you ever think about what it's going to be like when we get a chance to meet the members of our squads that we haven't gotten a chance to meet yet? Like, I think about often when I finally get to see, the people that I haven't met that are in my squad. Like, when I finally get to meet Autumn.
You haven't met Autumn Reed?
That's what I'm saying.
She's right there in this state.
Well, you say this state as if it's this city. She lives 7 hours away.
It's a 45-minute flight. I've been to Sacramento 3 times since we met her. I thought you guys had met before.
That shows that I haven't been booked or performed there in over 4 years.
Oh, wow. Well, I have. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. I mean, I also don't like leaving the house. So,
but you've been booked way more than me. I'm kidding you guys.
But it's not a competition. I just haven't been booked up there. So,
you got to meet Autumn Reed.
Autumn Reed, Napalm. Like, remember how hype I was when I finally met Gorilla?
Yes, we both were.
Man.
Yes.
And
then, went to the movies with us.
Then I think about how it would be meeting members of your squad that I haven't met. Like, we got a chance to meet Monty and hang out with Pissed.
Yes, I've met Monty twice.
And you met Tank. Like, what's going to happen when I meet Tank? When I meet
Tank in North Carolina.
Andrea Lilly.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I'm going to another family reunion next month in North Carolina.
How many reunions?
We normally only have one in July, but now there's another branch of the family that started a younger, hipper version for that side of the people who got married into this other name. So they do theirs in August and September, and they try to show that that they're much more hip. They have much more organization. But on my way back, I'm going to stop in Alabama, see my girl Kaya, who was just over here visiting us, and guess who lives in Alabama? Z-Dog and Andrea Lilly. So if I don't see them while I'm out there,
it's going to be curtains.
It's curtains, because they live about 10 miles from each other, and they haven't met in all this time.
Really?
They haven't met.
10 miles?
10 to 15 miles away from each other.
That's 20 minutes.
And they have not met in person. And Z-Dog knows where she works. He could just pull up. I don't know what it is. They don't have beef, but I'm flying all the way to Alabama to see my girl Kaya, and I better meet Andrea and Z-Dog while I'm there.
Hold on. I just read this. Ooh, this is too long. Well, one.
Z-Dog says I put an E for entangled. That's funny.
That's
Go ahead,
hilarious, Z-Dog. That's funny. That's so stupid.
It is, but it's a good choice.
It's a great choice.
Thank you, Corey.
Joshua Klein says, CT, how to seal the deal on a long-term friendship. Whew. Here's the thing, man. Okay. The only long-term friendship that I had that turned into something really was with this one right here. And honestly, I can't give advice on that because I never stopped flirting with her, trying to get at her. And it was like her decision when it was time for me to get the call up from the bench. You know what I mean? So that's more of a question for her. But the next one, and I'll let you answer that. Ronald DeBest Williams. I love you guys. I love you to you guys watching your skits and podcasts. CT, you're very, very funny. I want to do skits myself, just haven't started about how I can't read the rest of this because you misspelled Tanjarene's name.
Oh,
can't give you that,
please
boy.
pay attention to the page you're on and see how to spell my name. DC's in the building. Somebody's watching from Ghana.
And Dubai.
Somebody's watching from Dubai. Somebody's watching from the Bahamas. I really appreciate this show being international. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Morgan, y'all need to come to France. Come back. Well, what part of France are you in? Because I ain't going to Paris.
Yeah, she's not in Paris. She's on a different side. When are you going to start doing movies? Trigger Man, we both have been in movies already. Please look us up. We have websites. We're on IMDb, but also this. I like to keep the questions based on relationships.
Yeah, but watch my 18-minute videos before you try and get me to make a 2-hour movie.
It's 90 to 120 minutes.
I got a movie. I got a video on YouTube right now that's like 16 minutes, and it's like. I don't see no love on that. Watch that.
Because everybody's in the TikTok generation. They want everything to be 13 seconds now. Okay, so Nicholas has a relationships question. What was one of your biggest relationship challenges?
Tanj.
Let Let me think about that.
Wait, our relationship or
That's
like
what I'm
relationships
thinking.
in the
Does he
past?
mean this one or past? Because
Give them one of your biggest challenges with me, and then your past relationship.
challenges with CT. One of the biggest ones, I'll be surfacey and say from the beginning, one of the biggest ones that kind of still is a factor is he is content staying at home, not going anywhere.
That's when I surface.
And
That's a deep thing for you.
I'm constantly being invited to things, and they're always like, I'd love for you and CT or to come, or I can't wait to meet your husband, or I go to a family reunion. Like, where's your husband? And now that we've been doing all this stuff on social media and TV shows, my relatives are like, I can't wait to meet your husband. And I'm like, yeah, he's not coming. So
I'm painfully shy as well, by the way, guys.
so he's really bashful. Unless he just performed in front of thousands of people, then he can talk. Or if you know his work or something, you can start the conversation with something you know about him, a commonality, then he'll open up. But for him to just show up with me as my plus one to somebody's wedding that he doesn't know, he's probably not going to want to come, or he's going to sit there and not be happy and be ready to go. So that's our biggest challenge. But I've learned to get over it, and I've been able to talk him into going to a lot of places with me because he's learned to compromise. So I can get him to go to some stuff, and then other stuff we might show up separately to, or I'll just let everybody know, yo, he don't like leaving the house, especially not in the daytime. So he's not coming to your pool party. He's not coming to your swim party. He doesn't care about your 2-year-old nephew turning,
3.
another age. He's at home playing his game.
I do care about the kid though, but I feel like parties for kids aren't for adults.
Not for adults that don't have
That
kids.
don't have kids. So it's like, I don't need to be there. But I mean, if you're just hitting me because you want your kid to get a gift, then I also am probably not that guy. Because if I met your child and when I went to go reach for their hand, they cried, then obviously we don't have a good relationship. So I don't need to be over here.
What about the people who invite you to their kids' stuff and you haven't met the child? Or
Oh,
you
yeah.
haven't talked to them in months, the person, the parent. Reggie said,
Wait,
I feel
tell
you,
me- go
CT,
ahead.
home is where the heart is.
Facts. I love
me
Reggie.
yours.
What's up, Reggie? Tax bracket Reggie. Tell them about another struggle you had in a previous relationship.
Okay, and then Ashley says she has a question for us regarding relationships. Somebody else gave
just
100
getting you up.
stars.
We're gonna get you up,
Okay,
Ashley.
Ashley's waiting in the waiting room to talk to us. Edwin Bam Bam Baker's in the waiting room waiting to
Not
talk
Bam
to us.
Bam Baker.
And I just want to see who sent these other 100 stars so I can thank you. It is Simon Y. Sent another 100 stars. Thank you for sowing seeds onto
Thank
this
you,
tangerine
Simon.
tree. Tangerine and CT. Those kisses are just for you, Simon. Okay.
Oh man, Martini Harris is in here.
Hi, Martini
My
Harris.
big brother Martini, man. Shout out to Detroit, everybody who's in here as well. I want you to answer that, but I'm gonna ask this question first.
Okay.
Martini says, do either one of you ever had or have a problem with kissing someone in a movie or a skit that y'all created? I've never kissed a girl in any of my sketches. Tanjareen is the only girl I've kissed on camera in my sketches. Just because, and this is real. I don't care what people say. Kissing is not acting. You're really kissing that person. I can't act like I'm kissing. This is acting like I'm kissing. That was trash. But to actually kiss somebody, you're kissing them. And when you kiss them, you get feelings, like you feel something. I had a kissing scene on Family Time, and I was like, man, this feels real.
And we were married at the time.
Yeah, it's a couple years ago.
And he kissed this woman.
Yeah, I got hard too. I was like, man.
And I was like, and she's pretty.
She's
it
beautiful.
was Shanti, right?
No. Well, oh yeah, I kissed
Her
Shanti
real
as
name
well.
is Shanti. Who's
Well,
the
I
other
didn't get-
person?
I didn't
Oh,
get to
that's
her.
right. The chick that had you dating.
Yeah.
I said,
I didn't
listen,
get-
Bentley Kyle Evans, writer and director and creator of Family Time.
She was hating.
I need to sit you down and talk to you about the roles that you're writing for my husband.
Ted just hating.
Because you got him kissing these baddies, and I'm sitting here being a lesbian with no boyfriend or girlfriend on the show.
Yeah.
Like, can we spread the love? I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be a hater if I'm getting some too.
And the height difference is crazy with the girls you were dating.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they sent me over some people that I would never date in real life. But anyway,
Ted was hating, and
I wasn't hating. I was just watching like, okay, I see how you do, Bentley.
she came up. I kissed 2 girls on the show.
Forgot about
One was
that
just
other
like, it was like a peck. It was like it was like something
Which one,
that
the
you,
guest star or Shanti?
Shanti. And then the other girl that I kissed on the show, she was cold, and I was like, "This is no." I had 3 kisses because I kissed Angel too. Remember?
No.
Yeah, I kissed Angel.
I gotta watch the show.
Like season 4 or 5 or something like that. But it was quick, and Omar had came up. Remember? I had kissed her, and then he came in to watch the scene, so it was like awkward.
That's funny. 'Cause he's like, what you doing with my ex-girl from the movie Baby Boy? Was it Baby
Yeah,
Boy?
yeah.
Baby Boy. Oh, we just got 1,000 stars from somebody. Whoa,
Yeah.
who is that?
But
Wait a minute. What does that say?
I don't have my glasses.
Oh, does that say Euclides? Oh, okay. There's a bunch of people. Morgane Jackson sent 200 stars. Then she sent another 200 stars. Marcus Iglesias sent 200 stars.
Oh, so I see they like the sauce. That's what getting us in the stars.
Euclides sent, is that 500 stars? I think so. And then and he sent some applause, and Euclides sent 30 stars.
Much.
Wow, you guys, Morgane and Euclides. I mean, yeah, spread the love, Morgane says. Thank you guys so much. Before you go on to another, stop scrolling.
No.
Stop scrolling.
It's
Answer
real.
the question about the challenges.
Okay.
You're going to 3 different topics. Stop scrolling. You're hard-headed.
Yeah, I didn't scroll. It moved on its own.
I saw your finger. I was literally looking at you.
But this one supports the point. Ruth
Okay, so did you not move it or you did move it?
She won't let you talk. And I'm like, I know. She never does.
You're the one that keeps changing the topics.
Thank you, Ruth. Anyway, so the first question of the first question of the kiss, or the question of...
The first question was the challenges in your relationship before me and during me. During me first.
During you, of course, during you first.
That's what you said to me.
Struggles with Tanjareen. When Tanjareen has her mind set on something, there is no convincing her otherwise. Like if she tells you, yeah, because you didn't want that refrigerator, and you're like, that's not true. Yeah, it is. And you're like, you can't change her mind. And it makes me laugh. And even though she's serious, I can't even say refrigerator. Let's just say, once we went to something for her family, and this was like, earlier on, and I stayed in her mom's guest room playing my game. And then Tanjareen was like, yeah, because you just want to stay up here and play your game. And I'm like, yeah, but I was coming down. No, you weren't, because you just want to stay here and play your game. And she wouldn't let me talk because she had her mind made up that that's what it was.
That's a challenge in our relationship?
Well, talking about challenges with you. Oh, you're talking about as far as that would affect us? Yeah, so because that goes back to, if Tanjareen has her mind made up about something, you can't change it. Because that means that she's, as sweet as she is, when she gets upset, she has to calm herself down. That's a challenge. You can't calm Tanjareen down. She has to calm herself down. And that's a struggle because she doesn't get mad often.
I don't. I'm tripping if this is even one of your topics.
That's what I'm saying.
When's the last time I got mad?
Well, it's not even mad. It's like when you get amped like that, it's like, man, you cannot reason with her. Like, she's unreasonable.
Me?
I think maybe one time with, like, your nephew was a lot smaller, your first one.
Okay.
And I just wasn't going up to hang with him because I went and shook his hand the first time and he cried. And I was like, all right, well, that's that, for the next 18 years. And she comes in the room with him and she was like, hey, did you see your uncle? And I was like, hey. And then she walked away. But it was like, if I wouldn't have said, hey, she just stood there. Like, she's unreasonable.
Because you need to be checked sometimes. Ladies and gentlemen, he's out of pocket. Here's the pocket. CT's over there. So sometimes I got to put him back in the pocket. And that may mean that I got to raise my voice or I have to stand firm on my giving him orders because he tries to think he's grown and he can do what he wants to do and he cannot.
Struggles in past relationships.
Duck CT, I see a left hook coming. Reggie Williams
She can't hit
said.
me on this side with the left. She give me with the right though. Anyway, so the first, no. The last relationship was in before Tanjareen. My struggles with her were, she didn't have a lot of confidence in herself. And that's very unattractive to me if a woman doesn't have confidence in herself. So if I constantly have to, like, it's the difference between building you up because you're already built and I'm starting from zero. So if I'm like, always telling you how beautiful you are and you're like, then it's like, all right, I can't be here.
So I remember that chick. Yes, Ruth, I get even. Z-Dog. So I'm doing a podcast right after this one, 2 hours after this one. There's a comedian who you may know from Corey Holcomb's show 5150 called Marcus. You know Marcus. And Marcus has a podcast that he's had for quite some time. He's got about 19,000 subscribers on his YouTube page.
Nice.
He does a podcast with his mama.
Love
and
his
it's
mama.
about city folk talking. And I'm going to be a guest on his show tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I put the flyer in my Discord. I didn't have time to put it anywhere else yet. Z-Dog says, I got this Marcus dude pulled up. He looks like a slightly funnier G-Jones. And I think that is a good description of him. That's a very good description. But check me out on there tonight after this. And then CT is going to do the show on the
31st.
On the 31st? Okay, on the 31st. So same show. There was, after this live is done, you got to live with that woman. Drop that subject. Good point, Isaac. I've been going through it for 40 years. I definitely understand. My wife is so similar. Henry Blackmore, and y'all have stayed together. So whatever makes it work.
I was having a conversation with comedians last night, and you can tell me whatever topic you want to talk about today because we ain't got to that. But I was talking to some comedians last night, and we had a conversation of relationships, and one of the guys had done something to make his lady mad. And he's like, yo, she's just always on my back. And I'm like, yo, I'm not going anywhere. Okay? And I was like, oh my God, if they just knew that, things would be easier. Like we've had that conversation earlier. We don't have to have it anymore. But I had to tell Tanjareen, I'm like, hey, look, I ain't going nowhere. And then it's like, you can see her be like, all right, then just left me alone. You know what I'm saying?
Are you saying that I thought you were gonna like leave me or break up with me at some point?
No, I'm more so saying like it was a conversation that may have been a disagreement. It wasn't an argument, but it was something where I knew you felt uneasy about something, and it was my reassurance of like, look,
okay,
I'm not going anywhere.
Thank
So
you.
You don't need to trip off none of this.
All right, so if he ever tries to break up with me, you guys please mark this point in the video. Well, he's not going nowhere. I can trust him. Oh, is he in here lurking? What's up, dude? Is Marcus in here? Morgane, side note, I love that top, Tanjareen. Thank you so much, Morgane. It's actually a pantsuit. It's a whole jumpsuit.
I love that top. That's inappropriate.
You're my husband. Unless you're talking about, the top that I give you. Ow, the braids.
I'm here all night. Try to Raisin Bran.
I never heard anybody say try to Raisin Bran. Oh, my husband is so funny. I'm
Mike
so
Lowry.
lucky. I'm so lucky.
Mike Larry just he had a huge show in Detroit a couple of weeks ago. 1,200 or maybe 1,600.
Congratulations, Mike Lowry. That's a good friend of ours. He's like my brother.
Yeah. Who cooks in this relationship? Tanjareen.
Yeah, he can make breakfast.
Yeah.
A couple of things for breakfast, and he can make chicken in the Foreman grill.
But she doesn't.
But I don't eat chicken. And I don't like the smell of it cooking in my home.
Man, when I tell you she disrespect, that make me not want to cook the chicken.
Thank God.
I'll come upstairs, all the windows open. She got fans blowing, trying to get the smell out. It's just disrespectful.
It's raw animal flesh, like dead animal flesh.
Nothing sounds good when you say it like that.
I mean, that's what they changed the name of meats so that you'll want them, and it's like, no,
Marcus said,
this is still pig intestines.
Sugar, love y'all. Love you too, Marcus.
Marcus,
you know Marcus.
Where is his? Well, I don't see his comments.
You know Marcus.
Oh, okay.
It's right there. It's above Alexis, Lexi Lex. What up? She
hey,
said,
Lexi Lex. She says, I'm always booked and busy. Reggie, CT would never break up with you. He loves the hell out of you. When he around you, I see the Rick James aura around him. Oh, I don't know if that's good or bad, but thank you very much.
Z-Dog says CT look like he got some of them Uncle Grilling sandals.
I can see that, but he doesn't. He doesn't know how to grill. That's why when we moved into this place, I didn't buy a barbecue grill because I didn't want animal flesh like marinating overnight with, the barbecue sauce you're supposed to do that I saw my dad do. I didn't want that in the refrigerator. Then I was like, wait, he doesn't barbecue. So why are we buying this?
Can't have nothing in this house.
I mean, I could buy one if you want it, but it's
no,
just
I
gonna sit
don't
there.
know how to grill. I'm talking about meat.
Yeah, you don't need it. So the topics, let me see. Okay, Marcus looks like he could be my cousin or stepbrother on my neighbor's side. G-Jones is agreeing. Maybe y'all should talk and figure it out. So I actually didn't pick a topic today because we always talk about so much stuff. Oh, let me see if they're still in here. And I still have my topics written right here. Ashley White has been waiting.
Insider. I definitely knows that he knows how to make pancakes.
Ashley is saying it's saying that they can't join the broadcast at this time. Ashley, are you still in there waiting? Bam Bam, do you still want to come in? Damn, I thought you was single. OMG. D-Sauce Cutter, you talking to me?
Of course he is. He ain't talking to me.
He could be talking to Morgane or something. He could be replying to somebody.
Ain't
I could be reading that
nobody
wrong.
named D-Sauce gonna be talking to me. I was single.
So since we were asked who does the cooking, one topic we can talk about while we're waiting on anybody who wants to come in and ask a question on camera, just click the three dots and it says request to join, and then I can bring you on camera. If you're on a mobile device and you turn your mobile device sideways, I can bring you on camera. We have 25 minutes left of the show. We would love to see from you and hear from you. Okay, Ashley says,
So
I
when
just
you come
sent
to
it.
North Carolina, the grill will be hot to you one tank. I'm not coming
It
to North
won't let
Carolina.
me bring Ashley in. It keeps saying guests can't join at this time.
Edwin Bam Bam Baker says, is your marriage about money or love?
Oh, just
Clearly
money.
love.
Just money.
Oh.
Euclides sent 30 more stars, and Cheryl Jameson says, hey, Tanjareen and CT, and sent 200 more stars. Euclides and Cheryl Jameson, mwah, 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 mwah. Those kisses are just for you. You okay, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, you just found out I was with you for your money?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I thought you knew.
Oh, it's all good.
I'm kidding, obviously. We all know the story. We're rags to riches over here. So it's not possible that I could be with him for his money.
It's also not riches either. So please subscribe to everything.
Please, patreon.com/CT is dope.
And if you haven't seen last night's episode of Villainy on the Caffeine app, it's free. Download the Caffeine app right now. Go to All Depths page and watch it, please.
Yes. I'm married for love, but I do feel that marriage is a business. This can be something we can talk about. There are some people who think as long as you love somebody, you can have a relationship and you can get through anything. There are other people who feel like marriage is a business and you have to put your finances together. You have to do paperwork together. You have to be organized. You have to set roles and boundaries. And there may be times where you feel like you don't love the person. But if you want the business to be successful, you stick it out until you get over that hump, that recession, whatever. So do you agree or disagree that marriage is a business?
It is a business, but I couldn't be with someone that I didn't love. Like, I couldn't be with the girl that was just the trophy that, you know, it was all business oriented, because you can't fake chemistry and you can't fake true like. Like, you could fake love. Love is easily fakeable, but you can't fake like. Like, when you're sitting with somebody and you like, yeah, like that one time, blah, blah, blah. And they would be like, you're like, oh, she doesn't like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And side note, when you are doing that, not you, but when a guy is with a woman on a date and the woman is giving that kind of energy back, please read the body language, fellas.
Read it.
Read the way he just said, oh, she doesn't like me. So many guys wouldn't get that clue. And they'll just be like, man, I am killing on this date. I can't wait to bring her back to my place. And the girl is like, I can't wait to text my girls and have them come up with an emergency for me to leave early. So read the body language.
I'm going to give you some body language right now. I was shooting a show a long time ago. And it was on BET. And the funny thing about shooting it was this girl, we weren't dating. I hadn't flirted with her or anything, but she gave energy to everybody on set to let us know that she was not into us. Ashley White.
Hey, Ashley White. She's been called in my Discord the third co-host of this show because she has been on this show more time than any other guest. If you'd like to be on camera like Ashley is over here giving us the booby twerk, booby twerk, booby twerk. Hey, hoops, hip hop. If you'd like to come on camera like she did and be a part of this episode, which is episode number 13, lucky number 13, click the three dots where it says request to join, be on a mobile device and turn it sideways. Ashley, what's on your mind today?
She's so cute.
She's pretty. A cute haircut.
Yeah, thank you. So my question is, I just want to say it is a business because you guys have to agree upon certain decisions. It's not like a one-way street or another. It's two. My question is,
your head is cut off. Back up a little bit.
Do you see yourself on camera? You're cut off. Okay, you want to be cut off?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. She's like, I want y'all to see the boobs, and that's it.
Oh, am I?
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Thank you.
Can y'all see me now? Okay, so my question is, what did y'all like, does a guy prefer a woman to be, say, hard to get, like, say, a challenge? Like, do they like a woman to be, like, say, they not easy, but, like, yeah, like, she can't say, they don't like for the girl to be saying yes all the time, but, like, say, be hard to
Question,
get.
is this person somebody that the girl has not started dating yet? Like, are you asking should she be hard to get to even get the number or to take out? Or once this is your girlfriend, which part of the stage, which stage are you in when you ask this question?
Okay, so say like y'all trying to form a friendship, but also maybe like in the future, like a relationship or something, is it like, do y'all like, is it like, is it attractive to a guy that a woman is hard to get? It's like
I'm
like
going to answer this as simply as I can. I think that men under 25 will probably love a challenge. They probably love a woman that's like, ooh, I'm going to wear her down. Or, ooh, I'm going to put the work in because, and I say that because after you're over 25 in a lot of circumstances, you get tired of fighting. You know what I mean? Like as a man, let me tell you something. I'm 36 years old. I don't want nothing that's gonna be hard. You understand? I want peace. So if peace is easier to deal with than me getting stressed out, I'm gonna go for peace every single time. If there are two women that one is gorgeous from head to toe and she's got a huge ass and she's got some big breasts and a beautiful face, and then there's another girl who's okay, you know, she might have either or, a big butt or big breast. She might be pretty, but she might have hella sideburns, or she might be super funny, but you know, maybe she got a crooked tooth. But she's peaceful and the bad one is hard to get. I'm going for the peaceful one, just because I already fight so much in my life to make something happen for myself. And you know, you get rejected or you get bills pile up or stress in life. I'm always gonna go with the option of least resistance because I'm over 25. But under 25, it's like, oh yeah, I'm up for the challenge because I haven't faced adversity.
That's when I was 2 years of just your friend, when you were under 25, right?
Yeah, when I was under. Here's the thing: if I met you today and you were on the shit that you were when I met you, oh, we wouldn't even be here because Tanjareen was not going down. She was not going down. It was like every time I said something, she had a counter for it. It's like, yeah, maybe I can come over there and we watch TV, or we can go get smoothies.
Yes, I was. Because you was trying to just come kick it, not spend no money, not put no effort in. I was like, I am not the one or the two. Man. Anyways, that's a really good question. We can get some more answers from that in the chat, because women sometimes are blocking their blessing by being too hard to get. And then maybe if they're too easy, a man is like, okay, I'll go ahead and go have sex with her and then move on to the next girl. So
Carlos Bennett says, I thought you was around 50. That's hilarious coming from you, Carlos, because looking at this profile picture, you look every bit of 58, 59 years old.
Ooh.
You got on a striped polo shirt with the gut hanging out in the mirror like you're killing it. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm every bit of 36. Maybe you need to see what I'm doing.
Ashley, anything else real quick?
Quick question. Yes. Have y'all ever applied the love languages? Like, remember the love language episode y'all talked about? Have y'all ever like say apply it in a relationship? Like, communicate with?
We use our knowing our love relationship. I'm sorry. Yes, knowing our love language early on has really saved us and kept us happy, because we can sit back and think about something and go, oh, wait a minute. He's doing that because he needs me to do this to feel loved, and then I'll adjust. And he does the same for me. If he's not giving me my touch or my quality time, I'll remind him and he'll be like, oh, that's right. That's what you need to feel loved. So yes, it works, and you need to not ignore it when you're in a relationship. For sure, for sure, for sure. Another great question, Ashley. Thank you.
Not all men like to chase a mature man likes a mature woman with no games. Exactly, Colette. I'm telling you, like, you get tired of games, but also you get tired of Carlos is laughing. I'm glad you're a good sport player. Anyway, you get tired of the struggle. Like, for example, I said it about Tanjareen, she wasn't going down. But fast forward to who you are now. I don't care how great you are. You wouldn't date a dude that's on an air mattress on the bus right now where you are in your life.
I would not. Z-Dog says, don't nobody want a yes woman, because that means I ain't the only one she's saying yes to.
Well, I think that requires discernment. Like, that requires you to be able to see the difference between a girl that says yes to everybody and one that's being amenable to you.
Oh, good word, baby.
Thanks.
Courtney says, oh, Tanjareen, y'all actually interact with us. Love it. Yes, we do. We wouldn't have a reason to even come on this and even post anything or go live if it weren't for you. So we need you. Your team Tanjareen and team CT all day.
Oh, hey.
Morgan says, come on. We all know men love hoes.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Love a good hoe. But I'm talking about as far as dealing with a woman in general. We're not talking about hoes. If you want to talk about hoes, we could break that down another time.
A whole nother topic. Carlos Bennett says, the both of you so encourage in good way to play act and how good you all have us laughing. Very good work. Sending shout out to all of y'all for doing such a great comedy vibe. Continue to keep up the good work. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate the positivity.
Marcus just hit the thing. Hit the join button or something. He said, I cannot join.
Oh, okay. If your phone's turned sideways, I see KC Code is in here. Let's see if it'll let you get on. It says it's adding you. G-Jones says marriage is a business. You sign a contract, but like the comedy business, you're both in it. It's based in love. Ooh, so it's both. I see what you're saying. Amos Coates says marriage has aspects of both. Won't last without paying attention to and the love and the business side. Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. As long as Ashley White's chest is on camera, everything is good. Okay, I tried to let you join and it wouldn't let me. Marcus, come on in.
You know, Marcus.
Marcus, are you on a mobile device? If you're on a phone or an iPad, turn it sideways and then click 3 dots where it says request to join and come on in. Let me look at the list of people watching and see. Does his name say Marcus or just Marcus? Okay.
You know Marcus.
I'm not seeing him on a mobile device. G-Jones, you want to come in? Keena King, Chris Goff. What's up, CB Goff? You usually watch the replay. You're in here live.
We saw Keena King and BT's get-togethers. She was celebrating her birthday too. Keena King is thick.
She is, and she's so cute. Man, it was so good to meet her. BT Kingsley's Queensley's. She is dragging a wagon. Her man is very blessed. And it was so good to meet her because I've been talking to her since Vincent Dracula Jones in 2020.
And so she's so funny.
I told her that in person too. So I was like, you are so funny. She was like, I didn't even know. Okay, Ray, I'm trying to get you on here. It says adding. Connection failed for you, Ray. Oh, you hung up. All right. So if anybody clicks the 3 dots, come on in before we get out of here. Let me read some more of these comments. Marcus, come on in and talk about your
marriage is a blessing. I don't know if marriage is a blessing. Marriage to Tanjareen is one because it's very.
Thank you, baby.
It's very peaceful. My life is very peaceful.
I appreciate that. Are there any favorite? Oh, hey, there are my favorite Thomases. Thank you, Rooster.
Appreciate that, Roost.
Carlos got some cotton on his chest, or is that hair? Oh, y'all still clowning his picture. CT is in his what's the word?
Thesaurus.
There we go. That's what King Diesel said, and I really do know that word, y'all. I'm not as dumb as I'm trying to pretend. Let's see. Amos Cole says, I will have neither and keep looking for the one that scores 8+ on both looks and attitude. Guess that's why I'm still single. Because you want 8+ on looks and personality. Okay. And everybody that she meets is probably, in line. Let's see. What else? Wow, I love you guys. Marriage is a blessing. Oh, that's the one you just read. See, when we read separate comments, it confuses me.
You read it.
I'm on an iPhone 13. For some reason, I can't join. Oh, that's Marcus Iglesias. That's not Marcus. Right. Okay, let's see who this is waiting to come in. All right, we got G-Jones, who comes on Tangereen's Top Talent and does freestyle spoken word. But before he performs, he always asks me a personal question as if he's the host of the show, interviewing me. So let's see what he has to say today. 25 years in.
Put in the work. Oh, yeah.
You was reading from the middle?
Mm-hmm.
Tank says 25 years in marriage is a blessing when you put in the work. And Tank is a good testament of that. It's G-Jones, Marcus's play cousin that he's never met. How you doing, sir?
Good day, good people. How y'all doing?
I'm fantastic. How you doing?
Good. I like the energy.
Thank you. Listen, I have determined if I gotta chase you that long, only to get to know you. Like, not even to like you. I gotta chase you to get to know you. And then I'm gonna cramp up. Like, I'm gonna tear my ACL. I'm lose this race. And why you ain't running to? You should be chasing to get to know me. So what if I'm valuable enough? I might be a networking king. Like, I'm not chasing. No, that's all I'm saying.
Here's the funny thing. It's like when a woman, and this will tell you everything that you need to know. I find this even with new friends, right? If you're texting a woman and she's asking you like questions like if you're the one asking the majority of the questions and she's not asking you anything, it's like, oh, I don't need this person in my life. Like if you're like, so what do you do for a living? How was your day? What did you eat? And they're like, spinach, I'm a social worker, and it was cool. but they don't say, how was yours? What'd you eat? Or some other original question. This is a very, I won't go so far as to say narcissist, but they feel like they're the prize. And let me tell you something. I've been saying since day one, not even in just this relationship, but in every relationship, I'm the Beyonce.
I heard that, baby.
So, hey.
Wow. I heard that. He has been saying that for a long time. I'll let him think that. I think it's
Here's the funny
important.
thing. You can let me think whatever you want. This is how it is.
God bless you. Do you have any other questions, G-Jones?
Yeah, I do have a question. I'm just curious, right? And exclude yourselves. I typed this in the conversation, but exclude yourselves. Do you believe your best companion is anything comparable, or is the same person as your best sexual partner? Or typically, do those things not necessarily correlate? Y'all can leave each other out because y'all are your best companions. I'm aware of that. Use your second best.
He said, is your best companion also your best sex companion, or can they be two different people? But he doesn't want us to say ourselves because he wants us to assume that we are each other's best both.
Oh, got you. Go ahead.
I think life is amazing if they are both the same thing, because especially with women, we need the stars to align a certain way, and we need our mental health to be centered and everything to be chakras to be all in line. It's a big deal for us to be sexually pleased. And if we can get that from the person that our heart belongs to, we're not going anywhere. We will follow you to the depths of hell if you can get that for us.
The depths of hell.
Yes.
Yes.
Men, I don't know. How do you feel?
Men need that. Like, we need it to be the same person, but if it's not, it's like, what do you do? Like, that's why 50% of marriages end in divorce.
Ouch.
So it's like, hey, man.
Keena Keen says very often they are not the same. That is true. He asked some very interesting questions. Carlos Bennett said, yeah, G-Jones, do you have a podcast? Because you be really writing some good questions just to come on and be a guest on my stuff.
I've been a writer on a podcast. I do a podcast from time to time. Me and my boy Tuck, and we got a music one coming up, but it's not on actively. So
excellent. And I have a package for you at my mail office that he sent for both of us that I have to open on camera when I do Top Talent. So when I come back for Top Talent next Tuesday, I will open your package in front of everybody. And
I'm excited.
You. So
yeah, I said I was gonna take care of y'all. Look. Right.
You did.
That's
you
a
did.
blessing. Thank you so much,
sir. I like your shirt too. Have a wonderful day.
Shouts out to Delaware. Huh? We out here.
Oh yeah, that's what I think Z-Dog or Tank said. It's the last Negro in Delaware.
No, see, we were going out on a good note. Like this is love, warm and loving.
Diesel said this.
He said, why even bring it up?
Because I always make fun of the fact that there's nobody else in Delaware but him.
That's not relationship related at all. Okay,
you're right.
Let's keep it to the. What market's that?
People in Delaware. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I like that guy.
He's the best. I like his energy.
All right, let me go to, let's see, we are down to our less than 10 minutes. Oh, well, we started a little bit late, so we got about 12 minutes left. Ray O.C. says, to the question, finding the sex and character partner is the link to marriage. I would wholeheartedly agree with that. But some people get married because one is so great and not the other.
Woo! One of the homies, glad we won't park on the street, one of the homies got married. He was married for about 12, 15 years or something like that. And he told me, he's like, man, I married her because the sex was so good. And we didn't have anything else except the sex. But the sex was so good, I had to marry her. I said, that's ridiculous. That was a horrible decision on your part. Why would you just marry somebody because the sex is good as opposed to every other aspect of your life? You're only having sex at most an hour. At most.
Well, the average sexual act from foreplay to orgasm is 12 minutes.
I mean, listen, I was being generous by saying an hour because I know women be like, I want an hour, whatever. So you're going to base your entire life and future on 12 minutes. It's ridiculous.
Side note, CT sells shirts that say 5 minutes of what, fire?
5 minutes of fire. Don't ask
that's what he says he's giving in the bedroom, 5 minutes of fire. But is this relationship working out? Your friend who married just for sex?
It might be 3 now. Yeah, they broke up.
They broke up?
Yeah.
Because that's the part you left out of the story.
Yeah, I was getting to it.
Okay.
But yeah, they broke up. And they still occasionally have sex, apparently, but they should not have been married. but he married her for the sex.
Anthony Blake says, hello, Tanjareen. Black love is so beautiful. I appreciate that because I don't even think you're black. So I appreciate you saying that, Anthony. If you're black, Anthony Blake, change your profile picture. But I know you are the Jesus is a Provider long name in my Instagram, and I thank you for supporting me on multiple platforms. I'm right here in Africa, and I love your show. Thank you, Haman Umaru. Thank you for watching. The show is international. Shawnee says, team, hashtag Team Thomas. Love you guys. Y'all are rich in love and laughter. Team Clayton Thomas, thank you for acknowledging me. You guys, y'all are awesome. We appreciate y'all being here. Thank you. Damn, girl, your man have power, Human says. Blinded by the booty, Ray says. I know y'all effing, Jason says. That's his favorite catchphrase. Whenever you see him out at the airport or in public or a restaurant, please go up to CT and say that phrase. He loves it. Facts, people sacrifice and settle every day. Sucks for them. Amos Coates says, most of it's hard work to achieve that dream of alignment on both physical and spiritual level. A base should be there, though, to be motivated to put in that effort. Absolutely, Amos. I feel like you know so much about relationships. And when you get married, it's going to break my heart because you have been my sugar daddy for a long time. I'm going to be so sad. An hour, we running marathons? Reggie Williams says, 5 minutes of fire. Ashley is typing. King Diesel says, all I need is 5 minutes. You're right up there with CT. Get his shirt. There's nothing to stand on if you just have sexual capability. Compatibility. Thank you. Why am I acting like I did not have a really good GPA? Let's see. Tarina Brown says, you two are amazing. Definitely loving the energy you give. I appreciate you, Miss Jones. I appreciate you very, very much. 5 minutes is fun, but I need more, Z-Dog says.
Shouldn't take more than 5 minutes.
Well, if you know your partner, you can both be satisfied in that under 5 minutes. If you care enough to make sure that you're both satisfied.
Emphasis.
I need that shirt, TC. Ah, Jason. I know you probably had a typo, but it's the C and then the T. The C comes before T in the alphabet, and that's also how it's in his initials. C-T. So he likes your shirt, which is just he needs a shirt that says 5 minutes of fire. Is it still on your site?
No.
You took it off?
I don't know what's there anymore. It's so many options. I've been told I should probably eliminate some options, but I got to figure out how. I thought I did, but I didn't. Because they come in groups, you know what I mean? So it's like, how do I eliminate item by item?
Well, if you go to his other website, which is IamClaytonThomas.com.
If you go to CTIsDope.com.
No, that's the new one. If you go to the older one and click
I'm
on
telling
the store,
you where to go.
Okay.
If you go to the Linktree/CTIsDope, you'll go to the old store and you can find some stuff.
I could have swore that was all new stuff.
You
But if you type in the search, 5 minutes of funk, you should
Fire.
be able to find. I'm sorry, Fire. I'm thinking of the song 5 minutes of funk.
Kevin Ardwan. That dude needs to try for WWE with those runs. That's hilarious.
He loves WWE, and we will hopefully be at WrestleMania in LA April of next year because we are big fans. Let's see, before we close out the show, anything about relationships?
Oh, Keena says, here's a question. Do you think sexual intimacy can be learned, or do you think it has to be there from the beginning? Sexual intimacy can be learned and taught. Sexual compatibility cannot be taught because it's a chemistry thing. But intimacy absolutely can be taught and learned.
It reminds me of the woman you told me you were having sex with. I think she was a different race, and you guys started, and she was off beat.
Her rhythm
from the stroke, and you were like, "Never mind, baby girl," and that cracks me up to even imagine that happening.
She was literally doing like this, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "Huh? What are you talking about? I'm giving it to you." I was like, "No, you're not." And then I said, Deion Lack is in here.
Deion Lack, what's up? One of the funniest guys we know.
He is, and he's on the show Friday. Friday night, I'm at the Improv in Hollywood in the Lab. There are only like 10 I think like 10 or 12 tickets left. Deion Lack, Tanjareen, my boy Kill, BT Kingsley, To Hear More, Sasha Mercy, myself. I think I might add Shantae if she's available, but if not, it's going to be incredible either way. If you're at LA, come through. So my thing is, with her, I was like, let me teach you how to have sex. And she was like, what? And she was so offended. And I was like, just stay still and let me lead. And then she let me lead, and then we had a great time. And then she was like, oh, I'm like, yeah. How have you been getting around without me? And I was 21. It's all good, Jason Morgan. Thanks for your apology.
Anthony Blake says, I'm black and light-skinned, and I was born in Mansfield, Ohio, March 19th, 1965. Thank you for all that information. You are an older gentleman, and I appreciate your support. And you definitely look very fair, Caucasian on this photo. So I don't know if that's what you were going for, but I appreciate you explaining. Sex is more than just that final act. Therefore, it can last for hours. Amos Coates, I'm sure you're into tantric and all that fun stuff because you live in the Netherlands. You can go to the red light district in Amsterdam all the time and just, have a ball quickly or take your time. And I love that about you.
Even doper, like, better example, Tanjareen and I were sitting in these chairs like a month ago. I think we were wrapping up the show and we just start kissing. And the kiss was so great. It was the spark. I was like, man, this feels good. It was so passionate, and it was like, all right, let's start doing something now. We couldn't because she was in a rush, but it was like that kind of stuff is sexual chemistry, and it's intimacy. But sexual intimacy can be taught if it's like I just gave the example with the girl from a different race. If I'm like, let me show you what to do,
Hanan says, how so amazing. You're trying to read every comment. That's amazing. We are trying. Yes, yes, yes. Love, laughter, and real talk is a strong foundation. That's true, Sharif. Monty's in here. Hey.
CT, what does it say? CT, the stroke master. Yeah, I used to have a hell of a stroke, fam. I'm nothing of what I used to be. I used to be a contender.
I still love you, baby.
Here's the funny thing. I have no interest in returning back to what I was. I don't care anymore. I don't even be jacking off.
What about my needs?
I don't even masturbate. That's how I know I'm changing into someone.
An old man? Monty's been calling you a pop for the longest, which means, an old man or old soul.
What is a great minimum amount of time for sex, Deion Lack says? Keena King says 57.5
minutes, almost an hour. Deion Lack, I'm not sure if you were in here when I said, but the average sex time from foreplay to orgasm is 12 minutes. And it has been that way for years. So the minimum, I feel like you could both get it done in like 4 or 5 minutes. If could, like one song, like one really good slow song, if you really knew the person's body and you wanted to finish. But if it's the guy just wanting to hurry up and finish, or if the girl is just already ready before you get started and it's just for her, y'all could get it done in 4 or 5 minutes. But why would you? Why rush something that feels so amazing? G-Jones says, if Amos is your sugar daddy, it's going to break CT's heart for Amos to get married. That's a household revenue stream. That's funny. I know.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Tanjareen.
Amos says, I don't know. Ish just blabbering out the side of my mouth.
You're such an amazing woman.
Wow, so amazing. You read every comment. Hanan is so impressed by me.
No, I was just telling you.
Not offbeat from the stroke. Yes, he was offbeat. Let me get down to these comments. Hey, CT. Hey, Queen Tanjareen. Going to have to watch this fire episode on replay, but just wanted to still say hi. Autumn Reed, you're amazing.
Edward, I'm 53 and I can go for hours. Congrats to you. My mind and your mind are not the exact
And look
same.
at his energy as he's even talking about it. It's like he's just spelled. He's doing the electric slide while she's doing the waltz, the girl that was offbeat. CT's out here changing lives and future relationships.
Pastor Troy song. Are we coming? Are we coming? Hell yeah.
Colette says, if your chemistry with each other
cut tonight.
If your chemistry with each other is that strong, just being in each other's presence should give you an orgasm. Oh, Colette, you're so sweet. How old are you?
That
was over
a romance novel.
Teenage years? That was cute. Good for you for being 53. Keena Keen, before we take this ride, you got insurance? Oh, because Z-Dog and Keena say they need about 50-something minutes, so they might as well bang, 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 bang.
I wonder what happens to the guy that says he wants 57 minutes. And then he gets there and he gives her 5.
That happens all the time.
And then, like, here's the thing. Let me tell you who I am. I'm the guy that's going to undersell. And if I happen to, I'm going to undersell. And if I happen to underdeliver, your expectations were low anyway.
Yeah, I remember a guy who kept telling me his penis was really, really small over the phone. And he kept making fun of it and saying it was the size of a Twix bar, the small Snickers. And I was just like, all right. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, yeah, it is small. But it was a little bit bigger than I thought because he had given me all those really small references.
That's crazy. Do you think even if it was big, you would have thought it was small?
if he hadn't said all that, I would have been like, oh, this is a cool little size. Like, I could do something with this.
I could do something with
it. I wouldn't have been like, oh man, let me put my clothes back on because this isn't ginormous and I want to be blown out. Like, no, I don't want to be blown out of shape. But he talked it down so much that I couldn't wait to see what it was. And I was just like, oh. But it wasn't bad. It was like medium.
That's not what a guy wants to hear.
Medium.
I remember it was a girl. I didn't say anything about it. And then I showed it to her, and she was like, no. And I was like, what? And she was like, I can't. No, I'm not trying to.
It's bragging.
No. I couldn't believe it. It's age group, too. Because I went around with the big head after she said that. And I met an older woman, and I was like, yeah. And she was like, it's cool. And I was like, you're a whore.
Lexi Lex says, that's not how I thought that was going to end, Tanjareen. I thought you were going to say he lied and it was actually big. No.
Right, me too.
No, but he was very wealthy and very known. And that's why he knew that he could still get people. And that's why I kept talking to him on the phone. These phrases Tanjareen is saying, yikes. What does it say? An orgasm being in each other's presence. Sounds like we can get arrested in the mall. That's what G-Jones says. All right, last few comments before we get out of here. Morgan says, it happens often, but when you're patient as a woman, you can help get back in there, though.
Aww.
Exactly. If you get mad and kick him out, now you got to go have sex with somebody else to get yourself finished. But if you work with the guy that's right here, y'all can have something.
Autumn Reed says, if you promise 60 minutes and only give me a week 4, you're about to listen to me roast you and your weak skills for the remaining 56 minutes.
I believe Autumn Reed.
You got to believe Autumn Reed.
I believe Autumn Reed. All right, so closing thoughts. I want to tell you guys, one, I love you. Thank you, Team Tanjareen and Team CT, for pulling up with us on Wednesdays, because we're wedded. I want to let you know that Friday, if you happen to be in Southern California, LA area, we will both be performing on CT and Friends at the Improv on Melrose in the lab, right there on the left side. It's the Improv Lab, Friday at 9:45 our time. And today, in 2 hours, I will be on a podcast with Marcus, and it is called, the name of it is Mainstream, and I think it's something about just talking with city folk or something like that, something about talking with city folk, but I'm gonna post a flyer on my stories right now, and it's already in my Discord. I've been doing a lot of shows, and I've been posting behind the scenes footage of it on my Patreon. So make sure you subscribe there. It's only about 20 cents a day. And I'm constantly adding things to my Patreon. I think you guys get a lot for your money, and you add it to my close friends. When you're in my Patreon, you become a close friends on Instagram. And then I'm constantly posting things on my stories. There'll be a green ring around my photo on Instagram to let you know that I'm talking just to the close friends and not the public. That's a perk of being in my Patreon. He has a Patreon. Oh, so we both have a show. Please watch the replayability on the Caffeine app. It's free to download the app. The app is endorsed by Drake. It's a big deal, and they have a lot that marketing they're doing to just push this app, and they believe in my husband, and I'm super excited about that. So please watch the replayability. Baby, what you want to tell them before we go? Thank you so much, babe. I'll see you later. You can leave, and I'm going to try to... Ooh, Monty, he can probably please a woman in different ways. Ooh, that's what Lexi Lex says. The guy, yeah. Let me any plans to come to Atlanta anytime soon, Mark says. I'm subscribed to both y'all Patreon now. Thank you, Rattler Steve. I appreciate that. And he's constantly putting stuff on his as well. My husband has his fingers in my buttocks. Honestly, would a woman stay with a man with a micro penis if everything else is great relationship-wise? Yes. Although I know my sister didn't. She had an amazing man who loved her dirty draws. He was so kind. He had a good job. He was so thoughtful. But she was like, sis. And we don't even talk to each other like this. But she was like, his penis is too small. I can't do it. And I was like, but he's perfect.
Was this the masseuse?
No.
Oh, that would be funny.
No, you know he's probably packing. He was tall and had women coming in and out the house for massages. But this guy was a nice guy. But she was just like, nah, I couldn't do it. And she never went back to black men after that. Oh, anyways. Let me see if Scott. Oh, there's Marcus. Hold on. Let me see if I can get Marcus in here before we get out of here. But you can leave CT if you want to, because I know I'll be happy for 1 hour. Marcus is trying to add you. This is the person whose podcast I'm going to be on in 2 hours.
You know Marcus.
You know Marcus. I met him when I was a guest on
5150.
5150. the Friday show, the late night show that they call something else, but Marcus was there being hilarious. CT was actually the guest. I was a guest with CT. Keena King says, no. She could not be in a relationship with a man with a micro penis if everything else is good relationship wise. Good to know. I know Monty couldn't. It still says it's adding you, Marcus. I don't know what you're doing, but turn your phone sideways.
CT's showcase coming back anytime soon? It is.
Damn, he ruined it for the rest of us. Rattler Steve said, "Are you a micro penis or what did he ruin?" I don't know which. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. Yes, Lex. He was nice for a reason. Amos says.
He said it wouldn't let me. Let me try again.
All right, let me try again. We had to try a couple times with Ashley White, but she got in here.
Ashley White.
Oh, well, now she's got a song. All right.
And now she's got a song.
Z-Dog says, you asking about the CT showcase so you can get eliminated in the first round?
Yo, Z-Dog. Jesus.
Oh, Autumn Reed says, no crooked pinky size DICKS. Wow, and she typed that in all capital letters. Woo, y'all are harsh. It's not the size, Shawnee says. I had a micro make me squirt 3 times, and it was better than a big penis. Wow.
All right, so look, I had my camera locked. I had it, you couldn't rotate it. The lock, I didn't know. Why does it look like this?
Because you're sideways, but we're happy to have you on. You'll be the last thing we talk to. It is Marcus, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, baby?
Marcus. What's up, man? What's on your mind?
Oh, no, man. I'm just over here getting things together, man. Get things prepared, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I have the red carpet laid out for Tanjareen, man. Gonna do the same thing for CT when he comes too. You know what I mean?
You so country, my God. Country. Can somebody please translate what he just said? No, I'm just kidding. I understand you. Do you have any advice about relationships or any questions or about, are you in a relationship?
No, I can do guys some advice. Just don't do it. Let's.
Lord have mercy.
Last time I was in one, that was one of the worst times of my life. I went through a whole lot of stress. Yeah, she took me down through there.
Was she in LA or Arkansas?
No, this was in Dallas. It was in Dallas.
Oh, I thought they had good women in Texas. Okay, sorry about that.
No, she was from New York.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sorry that happened.
By the way, Atlanta, technically. She was from Atlanta, but
oh yeah, they ain't shit in Atlanta. Sorry about that.
Oh man. I'm talking about she had a whole a weird nigga on the side. I think the nigga was gay. I ain't gonna lie. But This is
going so many places. Marcus, pull the camera away from your face and shout out how people can follow you. Oh, nice haircut. And shout out how people who's behind you. You in the bathroom? Somebody said you look like you just took a dump.
No. I was acting pissing. But I'm on Marcus on YouTube, YOUKNOWMAAACUS. Same thing on Instagram, YOUKNOWMAAACUS. Marcus.
So he spells Marcus with 3 A's, you guys, and there's no R in there. Marcus. Okay, we got it.
That's the proper way to spell it.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. We are here every Wednesday. If you ever have any relationship questions or want to give us some advice, he's hilarious. We're not even trying.
Funny.
And he can sing and ad-lib like crazy lyrics with Corey. Like, he's the best. I can't wait to do your podcast with you and your mom today. It should be
man, we finna have some fun. We finna have a ball, man.
All right. Make sure you said you was going to eat afterwards. Don't forget, I'm plant-based. Don't be trying to give me no hog maws and all that stuff y'all be eating in the South.
Oh, man, I'm for sure say got the chitlin brewing in there. I'm going to see if she can come up with some plant-based chitlins. I know she might get some plant-based chitlins in there for you. Get some jackfruit. Put some we're just gonna pour the salt. We're gonna pour the chitlin juice on the jackfruit.
Oh my God! I can't stand you, Marcus. I'll see you later, man. Thank you for coming in.
All right, man. Love y'all, man.
Bye, man.
Bye.
Mom. I love this guy, man.
He gonna pour some chitlin juice on the jackfruit.
Monty says no.
That's funny.
He sounds like he's from Calusa, Mississippi.
That's
That was the most country don't do it I've ever heard. Sound like he came from a plate of neck bones.
Oh, the jackfruit.
Oh,
Good episode,
plant-based
kid.
chitlins. It was a good episode. Okay, bye, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please share it. Please leave a positive reaction with the emojis underneath. Tag somebody who might enjoy it. And thank you so much to everybody who gave stars. I hope I shouted everybody out. Bye. Let me just make sure there's nobody at the top of this list that I can barely read. Oops. DeAndre Mayfield, 100 stars. Amos Coates, 50 stars. Amos Coates, 100 stars. Amos Coates.
That sounds like a song.
What was that? Is that 1,000 stars? Damn. Ashley White, 145 stars. Okay, Tank. I think I already gave you props for this. 200 stars. My God, you guys. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you guys for sending us stars. Thanks for watching. Thanks for letting us go about 6 minutes overtime.
You gonna let me kiss you on your shoulder?
Go ahead, babe.
I don't even want to anymore. You pulled away.
I'm sorry, baby.
I don't like what's hard to get.
I'm literally leaning towards you. All right, bye, you guys. Have a blessed day. See you on the You Know Marcus podcast on his YouTube page. And you'll find the flyer in my stories.
See you in 23. Remember Varnell Hill?
Yes. Goodbye, y'all.